Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Alberta News and Views. Canada is it's in chaos, but it is in such a weird spot right now. We have a prime minister who is completely delusional and refuses to step down. His own party, everybody, every politician, everybody wants an election right now. And Justin Trudeau refuses to call one, refuses to step down. While at the same time, there are stacks of scandals being investigated in committees in record numbers. It is unbelievable, the information that is coming out right now. We officially have names of MPs that are connected to foreign interference with our elections and who knows what else. Today in question period, Francois Blanchette of the Bloc Quebecois says, enough, Justin. Cut the nonsense, trigger an election so we can actually have a democracy and give Canadians some ray of light, some hope that they can survive the next year, survive the next day for that matter. It is unbelievable, truly, what is going on. Listen to this.
L'entente avec les libéraux, il y a un prix politique lié à tout ça.
Can you just outline in English for us where the Bloc Quebecois position is?
I'm sorry, we'll have to start
Just
again.
in English, can you outline where the Bloc Quebecois position is after the deadline has not been met by the Liberals?
I'm sorry.
Can you outline what your party's position is now that the deadline has not been met by the Liberals?
Our party position is exactly what we said 5 weeks ago. The government was invited to pass into laws two bills that came from the Bloc Québécois, but were approved and supported by all parties in the Parliament. They had until October 29th, which is today, to deliver that, which they did not do. We said 5 weeks ago that if we were not received that, if 4 million of Canadians between 65 and 74 years old were not to receive what we asked, if producer under supply management regime were not to get what we asked, we were to start discussing with opposition parties in order to have this government fall. And this is exactly what we are starting to do as of now.
Are you open to another conversation? If the government comes to you today, tomorrow, even the day after, are you open to a conversation to keep that going if you get what you want?
Have they come to us yesterday or the day before? No, we haven't got what we wanted. If before, of course, if before they fall, they give us all we have asked under the terms that we have described, we don't have a choice but to take it. But we are not negotiating anything as we speak. We are negotiating with opposition parties in order to have the government be.
So that will mean your support as well. If they give you what you ask for, even if it's after this date, does that mean they regain your support?
Let's say that if they give us exactly all we have asked for before they fall, because if there's a vote tomorrow, they might fall tomorrow, we will look into it and we will be coherent with all what we have said so far. We want precisely what is in Bill 3, C319 and in Bill C282. Bring that to us and we'll discuss. But in the meantime, they are seriously in danger to fall.
For those of you that don't know, our Alberta Premier Danielle Smith is challenging the carbon tax at a federal level, and she's doing this again. And a lot of people are saying, why? You already tried that and it failed. Things are very, very different in Canada right now. All of Canada and its institutions hate the Liberal government. They want it gone, and they are not listening or working with the Liberal government. So she is playing her cards very smart because she's going to send it to the federal level, and they might side with Alberta, just like they have on a bunch of other issues in the past. And she is a few days ago, she also said that she would be changing the charter at the federal level as well to give us property rights with our guns and maybe land and a few other things. But that's why she's doing it, is because she knows that the courts are not on the Liberals' side anymore for anything. Continuing on, this was crazy. So Francois Blanchette says to Justin Trudeau during question period, just stop the nonsense and trigger an election. But what's crazy is how Jagmeet Singh sweeps in at the very end and doesn't grill Trudeau more. Instead, he completely changes the subject. Jagmeet to the rescue.
Member for Ballet Chambly. It's like the insane asylum. The Conservatives want to invest, table a motion to get rid of the government. They have to stop filibustering. And now the Conservatives are protecting the government, strangely enough. And now the Conservatives' obstruction seems to be in favor of the Liberals because they don't want to work more. Can we stop this nonsense and trigger an election, Mr. Speaker?
Yeah, stop the nonsense. Let's get rid of Trudeau.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister, we can clearly see who is here in this House to play politics and who's here to work.
Seriously. He took Monday off.
I will ask the Prime Minister to start from the top, please. Mr. Speaker, we can clearly see who here in this House is here to play petty politics and who is here to deliver for Canadians. It's exactly what we are doing by providing dental care across this country to help almost 1 million Canadians with dental care. And we have been here to invest in more daycare spots, and we're going to continue to be here to deliver insulin free of charge for people who need it, who cannot afford it, and to provide contraceptives for people who need it. We have work to do, and we are doing it for Canadians.
That's pathetic.
The honourable member from Burnaby South.
Rogers is ripping off Canadians with hidden TV box fees. Again, the Conservatives laugh about this while Canadians get ripped off. Very interesting.
This is what Jagmeet Singh thinks is important right now. When Canada is boiling over, Justin Trudeau thinks that he is the chosen one and he sees this utopian future that nobody else does. We can't see it because we're not gifted like him. He thinks that this is just another boxing match. This is the fight of his life. And, oh no, you never give up. You never give up. That is how he views this. When in reality, Canada will be nothing but a completely divided banana republic, because that is what it is turning into. Look at what happened, and look what's happened in British Columbia with their election. A complete disaster. If a government can't run a proper election like that, it shouldn't even be an option. And that's nothing. That's nothing compared to the drugs and the crime and everything completely destroying the whole country from coast to coast to coast. I will keep you updated with as much as I can when I can. All of you out there, like, share, and take care.